Remember, guys, if you donate at least $15 during this game, and was it the next game too, you can get in on the prizes?
Get on some pretty sweet prizes.
Yeah. Someone gave some really awesome prizes for this game.
The poster is really cool. We got a PS3 trilogy set of 13, 13, 2, and Lightning Returns. Although really you only want to play the last one, just play the first two just long enough to get your save files for the bonus costumes.
Actually, for the prizes, it's if you donate $15 during this game and 7,
Oh,
Seven.
seven.
get you in
Okay.
the drawing for the prize.
Is it next then, or?
No.
No, it's a couple of days, I believe.
Not in a few minutes. You can go ahead.
We have a $30 donation from an anonymous donor that says, dig the cause, love the game, love the storyline. Now shut up and take my money. We have a $3 donation from Magical Quevor. Because the Chocobo not being named Rarity would be the worst possible thing. I refuse to do it in any other voice than a monotonous voice.
Possible thing!
We have a $12.50 donation from Rucka. Hi everyone, hope you'll blast through all those games and that the marathon will bring a great support to JDRF. Didn't find the line in the bidding challenges, but I want this money to be used to rename Titus as Yuna during Final Fantasy X. I'm really glad that the laughing scene is set on turned up for now because I'm really looking forward to see all those Yunas laughing weirdly.
No, we don't need it right now.
I have no problems with Yuna laughing with herself. I mean, this makes her look all the more insane.
Oh, so it's time for the laughing scene.
They do say Yuna's serious.
Oh.
Yes, our Shadow Hunter that was alluded to earlier is Null, which was one of the playable characters from 13.2.
And a giant X,
Yeah.
Battle X of the Believer.
I believe.
Clap your hands and believe.
Well, this Now, sometimes I'm really bad at avoiding these guys. Oh, especially if I fall down.
It's a good way to avoid him.
If you keep jumping around, it's they're less likely to get you.
Just as difficult it is to avoid these guys, they have just as much trouble getting around boxes.
Okay.
And now our boss fight against Null, who's weak to lightning, as well as lightning.
I get it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright.
the warrior's potion. Should have done that before I overclocked.
Oh, that's doing much more damage.
Yeah. I messed this up. He was supposed to be dead. Oh, he was staggered. Yeah. Another one, please.
Now you can tell when you're going to stagger an enemy by those lines. The heart monitor lines, I guess you could say. As they go from blue to yellow to red, and they get more violent, and when they get that way, that's when you know you're about to die.
So before the music changed here, you may have wondered where that music is from. It's actually, they pulled music from other 13 games. So for Null here, they pull the music from 13-2. There'll be another boss that will have music from the first 13 games. So.
I messed that battle up. I forgot to use the warrior potion before I overclocked, so it went a lot longer than it was supposed to. Thing is, most of these battles in this game are over within like 30 seconds.
If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. So now we're gonna make the Chocobo all better.
Yay!
And it takes forever. You can only give them the Gasol greens one at a time.
Oh, Dagger is already jumping up and down excited.
Yeah, it can't fly. You gotta heal the wings.
No, we cram him down his throat so fast. Else he chokes and he'd be in trouble again.
A flying Chocobo.
What I find interesting is that he has green highlights.
Well, Rarity's gotta have style. Well, I don't know. Look at the last episode. There was plenty of green there.
Rainbow Dash. And all healed up. No more bandages.
Yay!
He jumps on the Chocobo and he squawks. What you doing to him?
Whee! So now I can do that.
That's what
That's why you have to
right?
heal it.
Yeah, that's what you need them for. There are a bunch of places that can only be accessed here if you can glide.
Three-frame window.
So I'm going to make a little detour here. If you're doing like serious run attempts, you wouldn't come here, but I'm going to. So on the next day, I've got to get the Imperil ability, which you can only get as a drop from an enemy. And so I'm just getting an item. I don't want to talk to you this time. The item I'll get here will increase my chance of getting item drops. So hopefully it won't take too long. But getting Imperil is the worst part of the run. It's about the only real random thing. And sometimes you get it right away, sometimes it takes a long time to get it.
So why do you need Imperil?
So Imperil makes an enemy weak to every element. So once I get Imperil, I do that, and then I have something that gives me auto and frost at the beginning of the battle. So basically they're weak to every attack that I do.
Is that the item right there?
Yep, that was it. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Besides the blinking.
So I've got to keep an eye on the time. I'm probably going to have to use chronostasis. If I didn't make that detour there, I might be okay and not have to use chronostasis, but yeah, I only got an hour left.
And Hope's talking to you again.
I said warn you.
This time it's Japanese.
Time is passing. Compared to how fast Chocobo's running, that Chocobo is really slow.
I think if I remember right, I think it was calculated like 2.5 seconds of real time is
For
1
every
minute of
minute.
in-game time.
Yep.
Somewhere around that, yeah.
Can you imagine if it was a one-to-one correlation?
Yeah, a lot of chronostasis.
So that there, the water god bracelet, that gives you the auto and frost.
So does that affect just your physical attacks or your magical attacks as well?
I think it's just physical. Okay, and then I didn't get a Blazara drop earlier from the first boss, so I'm gonna get it here.
Let me give you a countdown on time.
No, it'll be fine.
The good thing about riding the Chocobo is you don't have to worry about that speed bar, the ATV bar running
Yeah,
down.
you don't have to worry about keeping an eye on your stamina.
We have a $20 donation from Anthony Rothdeutsch. Hello again. I donated earlier, but couldn't figure out how to get my name displayed. Shoutouts once again to Essentia. RPGs all day. Also, please tell Lightning to play the Song of Time.
Song of Time. It's gonna be close. I might actually make it.
And another familiar face.
Made it by 8 minutes.
Did you make it?
I've got one more thing I gotta do.
Yeah, I gotta get a shard that's just outside the door.
Yep.
Aww.
Chocobo.
Choco. Meow meow.
どっちの容体について
That's meow meow choco cow.
Oh, thank you for correcting me.
There we go.
Meow meow choco
That's
cow.
all I needed to do.
Yeah.
Now that is efficiency.
Yeah, I didn't have to use chronostasis. Nice. Now we'll just get dizzy.
And yes, the game mode accounts for if you're spinning around and get like, you hold your head like that.
Dizzy again before time runs out.
My God.
Do it again.
So yeah, that fragment that you just got there at the end, that's related to Saz's quest, which you have to get a bunch of them in order to save his son. I mean, this kid just seems to get in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
Crystallized in the first game, and now a body without a soul in this one.
We need some Swedish fish up here.
Now it's time for the Swedish fish.
Yes. Yes, it is. Be sure to share with everyone on your way.
Oh, we're over 4K.
Here, you can go to the couches.
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna take him?
Awesome.
Any more? Good.
4,007.
Awesome. I have a feeling he's gonna be angry if we don't take some. I don't take some.
Yes.
I will say,
Or your anchor will be, because I will force another bag on him.
He's gonna be like, everyone eat. Okay, so now I'm gonna go get the pumpkin head.
Yay!
Yay.
And then imperil.
Was that a giggle of joy?
No.
You notice how no one said yay when she said imperil.
So, yeah, to get the pumpkin head, you need to get 3 lizard tails. And it seems like this place always has a bunch of lizards around it. Oh, there's one over there.
Problem is, though, they don't always drop lizard tails.
Yeah, sometimes they give you an unappraised item. Whoa! Lizard tail.
And sometimes you get chased by a
By the earth
earth
eaters.
eater.
Oh, there's one. Yeah, have to watch out for those earth eaters. What is it? Unappraised item. Don't want that.
No, you do. There is a quest you can do to get someone who will praise them for you. Usually it's a lot of crystals and a lot of coins.
No, I didn't want to. Why did you attack that, Lightning?
That's one big lizard tail you're going for. That one's worth at least 2 or 3.
Lightning.
And yes,
I
you
was
can't pick
facing towards the lizards.
Yeah, the auto-targeting sometimes is interesting.
Oh, come on. Any more lizards around here?
And that's one of the cats I was talking about earlier that can catch you. See?
Yeah.
I'll say this much, they're not as fast as they are in 13.
Yeah, they're fast and thirsty.
Okay, so now I'm having bad lizard luck.
Your fault for saying this place always has a lot of
I know.
I know, usually.
They have plenty of them. It's just that she mentioned they give you unappraised items.
That's what makes me. Okay,
Therein lies the
lizards.
problem.
Tell me if you see any lizards.
Probably gotta look around the ruins.
Hey, no, that's a treasure. Yeah, they are usually like. Oh my goodness.
I don't think they're in the open desert like that.
I
at least
think
they're
I
around
thought
these
I'd
ruins.
seen some.
Or at least the rock formation.
Yeah.
Again, surfing while you're at it.
No?
No, I don't think so. Wow.
There's one.
Actually,
That's a Sahagin.
the Hagen.
I guess I could fight that. Pretty good in peril. Yeah? It's still gonna be a while. So,
Yeah, because that's in use now.
I'll put
Still
on-
time to donate for it though.
Now, this creature is something else.
Well, I guess I'll fight this. Maybe it'll give me imperil and make up for it. Okay.
And this one, you instant stagger if you can guard just as it tries to fight you.
If you get a perfect guard. Imperil would be awesome.
Well,
No, that'd be too easy.
Of course. Where are the lizards?
find a pearl, but can't find a lizard.
This is so bad. Yeah, I'm not seeing any.
There's
of
another
it
one.
here. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna teleport.
You don't want to fight him now?
Station. Well, I usually fight it in the chaos because that doubles your chance of getting items.
I believe it's a 15% drop without the chaos.
Yeah. I don't know lizards around here, okay? Maybe if I go back, they'll be there. We'll see if it works. Usually I have no problem finding lizards. This is like, yeah, this has never happened before.
Hashtag.
I thought it,
That
I thought it would be an easy incentive to get the pumpkin head,
Yeah.
and now it's like
Revenge of the Lizards.
turning into this massive quest.
They're getting chased by furballs.
Isn't there another quest you have to gather lizard tails for? An optional one, I guess?
Yeah, the canvas of prayers thing. There we go. You better give me a tail.
Unappraised items.
There we go.
Yay.
Got the lizard tails. Let's go get the pumpkin head.
You notice that every time that after he was killing the lizard, in order to be able to pick it up, you actually have to sheath your weapon.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
It's hard to pick up something if you got a giant sword in
You
it.
got two hands.
But it's a big sword.
Well, you got a sword and a shield.
See? There you go. Thank you.
Well, your shields are. If you have a good shield, it should be around your wrist, not in your hand.
Choco Chocolita.
Okay, so this one, give us the pumpkin head.
The most amazing accessory you will ever see.
Yeah.
And then this one you have to do for Saz's quest.
This gives another one of the fragment shards in order to be able to save Daz. $1.
Dodge.
Doge.
Doge. Concerned Doge.
Okay, so
Much sleep. Eat many fragments.
cower before me.
Ta-da.
I love the sword going through the pumpkin,
Yeah.
though. That's classic.
Yeah, unfortunately, this game has a really bad issue with clipping with some of the swords.
With all the outfits and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and make
There's
a
one
save.
sword that's got a blade handle that's about this wide.
Mhm.
It just clips through everything.
The Cloudbuster sword is pretty big. Too.
Yep.
No, it's DAJH too.
Oh, that counts. We'll still fight it. Just need to deal with the take concerns.
Well, I
with
want
it.
that
Yeah.
that one. Oh, come on, I guarded.
You're not looking. Sahagin uses flash. Not very effective.
I don't have enough EP to overclock, so this battle's kind of taking a long time.
This is what happens in a Chaos Infusion. You get a lot of hit points for these creatures.
Yeah.
They take a long time.
All I have to ask is these guys come through the various fruits and stuff because they can come through the sand like the things through gold, right?
Sahagin uses flash. But nothing happens.
Flash can work. I'm just
so
gonna jump up
bad.
and down on you and see if I can crush you.
Sandblast. I don't know if I've ever seen that. There we
Yay.
go.
Now give us some
Okay,
turtle, please.
please.
Nope.
Of course it doesn't.
All that for chips too.
私の覚えているサッツは厳しい現実にぶつかった時ほどぼやいてみせて笑い飛ばして苦境を乗り切る
At least you're having decent luck finding us.
さっさと来い
Not hitting us, but
Sneaking up on
finding
them,
us.
but
And unfortunately, poor in
生まれた場所に戻れ
normal difficulty drops your max HP by 5% for that fight. Easy does not have that
少し
handicap.
侮った
I am being really bad at fighting.
Dun, 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 dun.
Really? No, you're not gonna do it when I want you to.
There you go, you can attack him.
tunnel.
古き呪いを
Boom.
ここがお前
Right here.
This is the worst part of the run, really.
ずっと張り詰めたままなんだ可愛がっていたひなチョコボがいれば
It's always
So the thing is,
farming,
you
always-
need Imperil. You really do. There's really no better way to get it.
Yeah, I believe there's only 2 ways you can get it in the entire game.
Was this in the chaos?
No, the chaos is gone. After you fight a battle in the chaos, it disappears. Come on!
The most area.
No, just in that, wherever it was. Wow, and now nothing's spawning.
So they don't even want to spawn.
They must
Probably
be
a cactar somewhere hiding.
afraid of the pumpkin head.
I'm scared of a lot. Wow, come on.
Yeah.
Marathon real.
Yeah! Did something get named Envy Luck?
No, the encounters in the desert do disappear, but not until early in the morning.
Yeah, there's like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want you.
Imagine if you could play another RPG and not have to worry about encounters like that. Not yet. You can hunt the enemies in this to extinction.
But I haven't
That
done that.
takes a lot.
Yeah. You'll know when the last one is because it'll actually be purple. It'll be much harder.
And if you manage to get to game 2, day 14, that all of the enemies there will be Omega 1, and I think if you have to manage to kill them all enough in the first 13 days, and it carries over to New Game Plus.
I'm not sure.
So if you fight them there, they're always Omega in the
Yeah.
bonus dungeon.
30 floors. of
Come
them.
on, please.
No.
Wow.
Got deep protect.
And
Yeah.
I have deep protect already.
There was a yellow one though.
yeah, and that bonus dungeon, not only can you only access it on day 14, you can't use chronostasis, and it's like the only area of the game you can.
And the fight's going.
And fights go in real
Ooh.
time.
Yeah.
Good job.
Hey.
We would like to remind everybody that this is Crystals for Life 2014 in the Chocobo Hotel up here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And we are currently raising money for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. And I would just like to take a moment to talk about type 1 diabetes. It occurs when the body's own immune system attacks and destroys the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas. The cause, unfortunately, is not yet entirely understood, but both genetic and environmental factors are believed to play a role. The terrible thing is that it strikes both children and adults at any age, meaning you may be fine for a number of years and you may get it all of a sudden. It's a terrible thing. Living with type 1 diabetes is indeed a constant challenge. People with disease, literally, they have to test their blood sugar many times a day, and they're like poking their fingers, drawing blood. It's not a real fun thing. And on top of that, their life expectancy can be shortened as many as 15 years. While insulin injectors do allow a person with type 1 diabetes to stay alive, it unfortunately doesn't prevent any of the side effects that can go along with this terrible disease. Things like kidney failure, blindness, nerve damage, amputations, stroke, pregnancy complications. They desperately are researching to look into this and find ways to get rid of these terrible side effects that go with it. And on top of that, for those of you that live up in Canada, 80% of Canadians with diabetes die from heart attack or stroke. Additionally, it's the leading cause of blindness in this wonderful country, and it's the cause of 7 out of 10 non-traumatic limb amputations. So understand that all your donations towards this marathon are going towards JDRF, are going to help find, prevent, and treat this terrible disease that consumes people daily.
This is awful.
Charity's wonderful. Game is being awful.
Yes.
Just for clarification.
Yes.
Don't need to show your anger for this a Hagen.
Here, if you want something to donate towards watermelon colored dress color.